What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the AI Show with AI. Today, I'm going to be talking about a topic I've been asked a lot about, and that is how do you actually get the interview, right? I talked about tips on how to interview, how to be successful at the job, and I realized I haven't really mentioned how to get the interview. A lot of my friends and connections have been reaching out to me and saying, hey, I've been applying on Indeed, on LinkedIn, and nobody's reaching out. First, companies are not hiring as much externally, right? If you're working from home, you can't go into the office. How are they going to train you? How are they going to give you the equipment? It's just a lot of things that go into a hiring decision. And if they can't meet you in person, for example, so that just makes it tougher. I say to everybody, just be patient, be easy on yourself, right? It's not you. These are very tough times that everybody is going through. And I'm sure you'll find a job. Second thing is it's very tough, if nearly impossible, landing a job on Indeed or LinkedIn. I'm not saying it can't be done. It personally hasn't worked out for me. I know people who has for, but it's a lot tougher. There's so many people going for the same jobs. I know when I was applying on LinkedIn, it would show me like what skills I have, and there's people who are like with a master's degree going from an entry-level job. And if you're just out of college, it's hard to compete. So today I want to cover two more things. First, I'm going to be talking about how I got into Verizon, and then afterwards I'm going to be talking about mistakes people make who reach out to me asking for a job. So let's get started. First, when you're talking to people and you're trying to reach out to them and you're trying to meet them, make sure you have genuine interest and you're not actually just looking for them as that person who's going to get you a job. If you want somebody who's going to get you a job without having that personal connection, look for a recruiter. That's what they get paid for. That's what they'll do. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't reach out to somebody, a random person at a company, and just be like, hey, find me a job. There's two reasons why that won't work. First is they don't know you. Even if they were the nicest person in the world and they want to help you, how can they refer you when they know nothing about you? I've had some people, not many, but a few people who've reached out to me, and I truly want to help them, but how can I go to a recruiter or a hiring manager, really hiring this person? They're great. And they're like, okay, what's great about them? And I'm like, I don't know. I just met them 5 minutes ago. And number two is, how motivated are you going to be to help them? Right? You might reach out to a recruiter or an HR manager, right? You send them the resume, be like, hey, there's this person. All right, bye. So let me get to my personal experience finally. My friend, Matt Risley, came out to one of my classes back when I was in college. And this was when I didn't know who he was. He came as a guest speaker. I was very impressed. I was very interested in his story, how he got to where he is. So I just invited him for a coffee. He comes over to my apartment and we just have a cup of coffee. I didn't know that he was very big into coffee and he really understood it. So when I told him, hey, I make a great cup of coffee, he was expecting something nice probably. He comes over and I just put on the Keurig and I'm like, here you go. This is the best coffee you'll ever drink. And to this day, he still makes fun of me for it. Sorry, Matt, but I digress. After that, I didn't talk to him for a couple months, but we had established that relationship now. And I would probably say like 5-6 months later, he just reaches out to me out of the blue and say, hey, buddy, how's it going? I know we talked, we met, and there's actually a job at Verizon, and I think you might be a great fit for it. I said, hey, why not, right? Let's give it a try. Long story short, everything works out. I'm so thankful for being at Verizon right now, but that was never the plan. Just that networking, just being truly interested in making a friend, was my motivating factor, and it worked out. Does that mean what you should invite strangers to your house, or it's Corona, right? Even if you want to, some people don't feel comfortable. No, that doesn't mean it. I don't care if you message them on LinkedIn, invite them out for a coffee at Starbucks, to your home, whatever you feel comfortable with. But whatever you do, be genuinely interested. If you're gonna message them on LinkedIn, hey, how's it going? Learn about them. What are the things they like outside of work? If they post a great article, comment on their article, their content. That's all it takes, and start slowly to develop that relationship. Not everybody is gonna be able to establish that great connection like Matt and I have. That doesn't mean you can't ask them to help you out. What I always tell people who reach out to me is, Don't ask me, hey, I need a data science job. Go find it for me. I am busy. I don't. You have Google just the way I do, right? Do all the work and ask your connection to do as little as possible. So if you're interested in a data science position at Verizon, go on Google, Verizon data science job, right? Check out different pages. Look for the position that you like. Once you find that, send it to me, send it to your connection, and be like, hey, I found this great job. I think I would be a great fit. Are you able to tell me who the recruiter is, who the hiring manager is, anything like that? Are you able to make an introduction? Sometimes I won't be able to make it. Sometimes I will, and I'll always do my best. But you're not asking me to go search it for you, if that makes sense. So just to summarize, it's very tough with COVID. Be patient with yourself and believe that everything will work out. Network and make connections. Be genuinely interested in people. Don't just reach out for them for that job. It's gonna be very hard for them to help you even if they want. And as part of the bonus, I suggest everybody should be making content, whether that is putting projects on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you like, TikTok. Your career will accelerate a lot when you show people your work and you really grab their attention. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out on LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, or anywhere you want.